Lord have mercy. What's up, baby? We are back. I don't know why I said it like that. What's up, YouTube? We're back with another episode. I just left Station, and of course, Station get a lot of stuff over there because we can play clips and all of that. But we're back live. So you come on in the room, make sure you hit that thumbs up the video, and subscribe. And also, we have a text list. If you are not on that text list, make sure you sign up. Because when I travel to other cities, I will let y'all know, hey, I'm at this restaurant, and the people that's on the text list will get that information first. They are like the VIP of getting the first information. If I have a big announcement, they're going to be the first ones to know about that announcement. You can text Wiley, Wiley, to 888-534-4939. Text Wiley to 888-534-4939, and it is free to do. Okay, so y'all will definitely get that notification first. Okay. All right. So let's get into our topics. We're going to first dive into some bad news coming out right now. B. Smyth is an R&B singer. Is reportedly have passed away following a battle of, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm going to spell it, Pulmonary, some type of with the lungs or a respiratory or something. He had passed away at the age of 28. We're going to definitely play what his brother have said. So we're going to screen share. He had made this announcement all over social media. So we're going to play what the brother had, his older brother has said. We were definitely playing homage to B. Smyth on our social media because we were playing his music. And I'm not going to pretend like I was a huge fan because I didn't even know B. Smyth, the artist, the R&B artist, actually existed. So, yeah, I didn't even know. Okay, let's play the video. Oh, wait, they took it down? Oh, they took it down. It was up on there. The brother pretty much was saying how the brother passed away. I should have went a little faster. And he talked about how his brother had passed on at the age of 28 years old. And it's definitely there. And I definitely am saddened to hear it because I was listening to his movie, Twerkaholic, great record. I was listening to his other records as well. I say this guy was super excited. And, you don't know, when your time is up. That's why you try to do as much as possible because you don't know when your expiration date is going to be. You don't know. You just don't know. If everybody know that, I guess people will really start living. So what do? You live life. B. Smyth, out of 28 years, he have music, he have a legacy to leave, he have money to leave to his children because their music going to be in heavy rotation. He's definitely going to be on the charts. And I don't know if he had any children. Let me see if he have any children. He was 28 years old. I don't know if he had a girlfriend or I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if he had a kid. Let me see. Let me Google and see what comes up. Okay. I'm looking on his he's from Florida, and he was R&B singer, trap R&B. Brandon Smyth was born in 1994 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So he started out his career by posting on covers of popular songs on YouTube, including Stay by Rihanna and Quickie by Miguel, in which one of the covers he posted have received over 500,000 views. His videos led him to performing at various high-profile teleshow where his side drew comparisons to the prominent artists Chris Brown and Usher. They're saying Smyth's success at the talent shows landed Smyth a record deal with Motown Records in 2012. He released his debut single "Let Go" featuring 2 Chainz on December 11, 2012. The song peaked at 41 in U.S. R&B song list and number 20 on the uh, bubbling under Hot 100 singles list. Smyth released his first EP, the Florida Files EP, on October 15, 2013, featuring his second single, Win Win, featuring Future. The song was produced by Mike Will Made It and Plus. Smyth switched record labels from Motown to Bystorm Entertainment and RCA Records. On December 4th, 2015, Smyth released his first single from Bystorm and RCA, Creep, featuring Young Thug. The song was produced by Dun Deal. And they definitely talk about his songs, about the chart list, and that's all. It don't say anything about that he was married or with children. This is all that is on his Wikipedia page. Really, really, really sad. We definitely are sending our condolences to the family to hearing about this. B. Smyth passed away at the young age. He was really young, you guys. He was only 28 years old. 28 years old. Let me go on the shade room because it was on the shade room. Give me a second, you guys. Okay, let me screen share. Give me a second because I know it was on the shade room. Hold on, because child, y'all, give me a second. Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Denzel, older brother to B. Smyth. I'm making this video today because I have some sad news. Today, my brother passed away earlier this morning, to be exact. He passed away and with a fight that he was having with a lung condition. It's very tough for me to make this video because I thought I never would have to make something like this. I never dreamed of making a video like this, so I ask that you guys bear with me if I'm maybe coming off like I'm stuttering or slow with my words. But I'm just making this video for the behalf of my family, and we ask right now at this particular moment that you guys respect our wishes of privacy, and that we accept all the love and condolences on his behalf. Everything is it's a tough time right now. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Denzel, older brother.
Okay, hello, I'm Denzel B. Smyth, brother. Today, regretfully, I have announced that my brother had passed away this morning for respiratory failure after a long battle of whatever I pronounced that. I'm not even going to try it. My brother was very excited to see a lot of you create challenges for his latest release single, Drugaholic Part 2, while he was in ICU. It really brought him a big smile to his face. So on behalf of my brother and my family, we want to say thank you to all of you for all of your love and support throughout the years. We ask for privacy during these difficult times. We also want to say thank you to for all the prayers. Recipe B. Smyth, love you, bro. I don't know if he had any children because it don't say anything about children. Really, really, really sad. I know a lot of people are going to it's sad about this. A lot of people don't know about the news. I reached out to a couple of bloggers. They didn't even know. They said, "Oh my gosh, Wiley, I didn't know he passed." So I was just because at first I didn't believe the news. I'm like, I don't believe because nobody was talking about it. But of course, the Shade Room and his brother actually said something as well. So that's just how it came about. Okay, yeah. Okay, and it's really, really sad. I'm definitely sending my prayers to his family. He was a young, talented artist. I'm not. I'm now becoming a fan because now I'm listening to his music. I'm like, damn, this guy could actually sing. And what I liked about his music, he was a vocalist. He could hit some notes, and that R&B is kind of missing right now. And he did kind of remind me of Usher and Chris Brown. And the band know how to perform. He was a performer. Like he knew how to dance, and he was very high skill in dancing. So just looking at his videos, I was like, wow. And then I was saying this because a lot of people were saying to me, I'm 23 years old, and I'm sorry, 32 years old. And they say, oh my gosh, you're getting old. But if you keep living, you're going to get old. Like I said in my station, you're going to be young for a certain amount of time. You're going to be middle aged for a certain amount of time. You're going to be old for a certain amount, and then you're going to get older, and then eventually you're going to be with the ancestors. Some people, unfortunately, will not experience full life. They will not experience middle age. They will not experience senior citizens. It's a privilege and a blessing for you experience to have a full life. Some people check out early. Some live into their 80s and 90s. I've been around people that was had a patient. He was 106, I believe it was. So everybody don't necessarily make it to that point. You're blessed to make it to 100, but everybody don't. So my best advice to everybody is to live your life like it's your last. Live your life. Do what you're gonna do. Don't push things off. Do it. And so I remember my uncle Freddie, and I said to my grandmother at the time, I said, I'm gonna go see Freddie. I'm gonna bring him some cigarettes, and I pushed it off. I said, I'll go see him the next time. Went back to Dallas, got a phone call. Freddie passed away. My uncle passed away, and I should have, when it was on my heart to go visit him, I should have went to visit him when I was in Chicago. But I pushed it off because I thought that I'm gonna have time to go. I'll see him next time when I'm back in Chicago. And then that next time never happened. He passed. He passed away. So it's definitely, go see your loved ones that you ain't seen in a while. Go see that cousin you ain't talked to. Make sure you talk to them, because once they dead, it's over. It's nothing more you can do. You can't resuscitate them. That's it. So some people don't get along with their mother or their father or their brother or their sister. So make sure you talk to them and have that conversation with them and try to resolve those issues. Because like I said, once you get that phone call that your aunt or uncle or brother or sister or mom or dad have passed, that's it. There's nothing more you can do. So I'm definitely sending my prayers to B. Smyth family. I believe his first name was Brandon. Definitely, I'm praying for his entire family. He's an incredible artist, and he definitely will be in our prayers. If you got any favorite songs from him, comment below in the chat. If you have a favorite song for him, if you've seen him in concert, comment below in the chat. My heart do wait for his fans, and also my heart do wait for his family, because to us, he was an artist. To us, he offered us entertainment, but to his family, he was a brother. He was a son. He was a nephew. He was a cousin. So I'm definitely praying for the family. So I'm glad that his brother have made the announcement and was able to do it without really breaking down in tears, so we can understand what really happened to his brother. And we definitely praying. And a lot of young people is leaving. Like it's just truly, you're blessed once you reach 30 years old as an African-American man to get into your 30s, because a lot of young men, they lose their life at a young age. And really, really sad. So Too Many Reasons was one of his songs I like. Okay, that's one person said something. Too Many Reasons was a song. Okay. We definitely are praying. Okay, we're gonna move on. I just wanted to talk about that story first because people were hitting me up. Wiley, is it true? I'm like, yes, it's true. I got it on that Grape Juice. They announced it. Rated R&B announced it. And also the Shade Room announced it. And I got to retool my mind because I was like, I don't believe it. TMZ don't post it. But I'm like, we got to put more credit in the Neighborhood Talk and the Shade Room, because they are reliable sources as well. Because we're my mind is so conditioned. If it ain't on TMZ, I don't believe it. But we have to retool our mind that, we have to give our Black media outlet sources that credit, because they post a lot of stuff as well. We shouldn't have to wait until TMZ posted it. we shouldn't. So we definitely are praying. Okay. Also, to thank y'all so very much. Let me go to my Instagram, because I didn't put the pictures on my Instagram. Hold on, wait a minute. I didn't put the pictures on my Instagram, so I put them on my I put it on my Instagram. I didn't put. Hold on, y'all. I didn't put it on my. Where's my Instagram? I'm so tired. Instagram changed too much stuff. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me screen share. All right, here we go. So Gunna and Young Thug, they had court today. I don't know the details about what went on in the court today. I think this is Gunna. and that's Young Thug. And they definitely had court today. So we don't know the details of their court status. This is really sad. I'm hearing that they're going to serve time. I was talking to a couple of people. I'm hearing that they definitely are going to serve some time. They're definitely going down for that. And I'm just not understanding when people were talking about being a rapper and then they still want to be in the streets. I don't understand that. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do know that they got a such thing called like the hip hop police. They got people that do watch hip hop artists, and for a long time they've been watching hip hop artists to make sure they don't try to unify African American people and try to become the next civil rights leader. So they really watch. And so if you out here dipping and dabbing in two places, got your foot in music and also got your foot in rap, you got your foot in music and then got your foot in gang culture, you're going to get caught. And a lot of prosecutors will build their career off of you. And that's something that you have to understand. So I'm definitely surprised because I'm a huge fan of Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, was he really in the gangs and stuff like that? And these prosecutors, and some of them are black prosecutors. They're not white. They're coming after these, these rappers and stuff like that. Now, I don't believe that we should be utilizing the lyrics and putting the lyrics as part of their crime and saying, hey, let's put the lyrics and stuff like that over their crime. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that you should put the crime the lyrics and the when they talk about crime and make part of them to get arrested. So I'm not definitely with that as well. I'm not with that. But if you out here robbing folks, taking folks out, you definitely need to be arrested. So I definitely stand with the prosecutors on that. And it's just so sad. They were both talented rappers, both talented rappers. They were doing real good in the music scene. So I don't understand why they needed to be in gang culture. I don't know if it's because they need to protect, it's because they were forced. I just don't know. But we definitely will keep y'all updated about this. I got the information from DJ Academics. We definitely will keep y'all updated. And any updated news about that, we will bring it to you all later down the line. Okay. We definitely will bring it to y'all. Now, I'm going to play this other news clip. Now, this story may be old. Okay, this story may be old, and it may be old because I was trying to find some other information. It looks dated, but we still going to talk about it. So let's go to it right now, and I'm going to give my commentary.
He pulled out my pants, touched my testicles.
They like eased down and they put their hands right between my butt.
He pulled my drawers down and dug in my rectum.
The alleged victims keep coming forward. 8 Milwaukee police officers are under internal investigation, accused of performing illegal strip searches, including cavity searches on the streets. Were they wearing any gloves?
No, I didn't see not one. There was no gloves.
Kevin Freeman Jr. claims back in December he and some friends were violated during a traffic stop.
When they searched me, they like eased down and they put their hands right between my butt. And I try to reach back and when I try to reach back and try to stop them, they just got to slam me.
He pulled out my pants.
And now you hear that it happened in Milwaukee. So I was trying to do some digging. I believe this has happened I believe this happened years ago. But and I was doing some digging, and about the officers. I believe they were arrested for doing this. Let me see. Let me go back to it. But this video have just literally went viral on social media. That they're reposting it all over social media. So this is what I found. Okay. Let me screen share. This is what I found. And this was back in 2012. But it's still relevant to talk about it because this is still going on today in a lot of instances. So let's screen share this. Okay. This is what I found. And we definitely going to talk about it. If you think it's old, you can leave. I don't care. All right. 4 Milwaukee police officers charged in a strip search case. This is happening back in 2012. 4 Milwaukee police officers were charged Tuesday with felonies related to illegally searching of suspects on the street and in police district stations over the past 2 years. In one case, an officer held a gun to a man's head, and 2 others held his arms, and a third put him in a chokehold while jamming his hand into his anus, purposely searching for evidence according to the criminal complaint. Another man bled from the rectum for several days after his encounter with the police. The complaint says the complaint lays out that the graphic details how the primary suspect, Officer Michael, conducted searches of men, anal, and areas, scrotal areas. Other is inserting his fingers into the rectum. The Officer Michael, acknowledged performing one of the searches. At least one suspect said that Officer Michael planted drugs on him. So this has back. You see these officers right here: Jeffrey, Jacob, Bryant. Is really, really sad. And so I believe, I don't know if this was the article where it was linked to the officers getting charged, but this is what's been going on, was going around on social media, definitely going, and the people are definitely looking at the video and stuff like that. I believe this dated because this is back in 2012, but yet this is still going on. And a lot of times, a lot of men, unfortunately, don't report that they were touched because they're going to get laughed at. You know, they're going to get, they're going to, like, people are going to laugh at them because they feel like you're a man, you know, you should have fought back. But how can you fight back with the police? Police got guns, they got tasers, they got other officers with guns and tasers, and so many other weapons. And it's just really sad to see those young men have to go through that and be traumatized. So the video that I played is an old video, but it's going viral on social media, and people saying nothing happened. I believe that video is incorrect because of what I can see right now, unless this is another totally different case. Officers have been arrested for what they did. That they was charged. Let me see. They were charged. Let me go back to the article. Give me a second. Where did I take it down? Oh no, it's still up. They were charged, and the biggest case 2006. The case is the biggest criminal prosecutor against Milwaukee police officers 2006 when 8 officers were charged in federal court in connection with the beating of Frank Jew Jr. outside the Bayview party in 2004. 7 was convicted. The charges of a strip search case were the result of complaints from dozens and dozens of citizens. We'll let y'all see this. Give me a second. Let me go back and bring it back onto the screen so y'all can see it. Okay. Okay, let me do this. All right. According to the Milwaukee County District Attorney John, the investigators were based in District 5 on the north side. He said all officers charged are white. All the men subject to illegal searches are black. In the recent week, many in Milwaukee African-American community, as well as Chicago-based Rainbow Push Coalition, have called for Flynn to resign or be fired. The chief deflected question about the demands Tuesday, saying the misconduct occur in every big city police department. Mayor Tom Barrett said he backs Flynn. I do not support removing the chief at this time. Barrett said, I think the investigation needs to move forward. Plead not guilty. Okay. Several other officers were taken off the streets during the strip search investigation, were not charged. That include Jeffrey, Gregory, who also were on the scene on the rest of Williams. So this has been like an old case, but like I said, this is still yet going on in America, you know, and a lot of men don't report stuff like that. They don't report when they've been inappropriate touch. Even a lot of men don't even report even being raped by other men. That's underreported. Like, you know, you think women don't report, the number is even less when it comes to men, unfortunately. So we are definitely going to keep y'all updated on this. If any other information come up, y'all got any stories y'all want to share on the Wiley Show, you can just email me at wileyshow@gmail.com, wileyshow@gmail.com, if you have anything that you want to share about that. But yeah, it's really, really sad because when I was looking at the statistics, man, let me go to Google, because Google is your friend. Let me see. Okay. So if you go to, hold on, I'm gonna bring that up. Okay. If you go to rain.org, let me let y'all see this. Screen share, very traumatic. Okay. This will tell you as of 1998, 2.7 7-8 million men in the U.S. have been victim of attempted or completed rape. About 3% of American men, or 1 in 33, have experienced an attempted or completed rape in their lifetime. 1 out of every 10 rape victims are male. Wow. And that number probably even higher now. That's just what's being reported. It don't even account for the unreported. And then they said transgender students are at high risk for sexual violence. And that's like a whole nother topic. But I just wanted to bring it up. I'm like, wow. Whew. So definitely sending my prayers. Anybody that have to go through something like that, especially if it comes to the police, is just really, really something when it comes to police. And I'm definitely going to keep y'all updated on all this stuff that's going on. Was another story that I definitely want to talk to. I'm trying to find it. Give me a second here. Let me find it. I'm going to read it. All right. They said a school board in Texas vote to make students use bathroom according to assigned gender at birth. I got this from Ali from On Site. Wait a minute. What happened to On Site? Why is it Ali page? Did On Site get shut down? Anyway, according to the Washington Examiner on Monday, a school board in Texas collectively voted to take on a policy that would make students use restrooms and changing room based on their gender appointed at birth. The Frisco Independent School District confirmed the policy because it goes with the district's methods. However, reports note that the district isn't opposed to compromising to requests from parents and students. The policy was introduced by recently elected members who said they were inspired to do this because of other school districts. Some parents gave their opinion about the new rule. One person noted, God created only 2 sexes at birth. Transgender activists spoke out against the new policy. One parent with a transgender child said, we are taking away and stripping the ability for the school to weigh in with the individual needs of children fully. Every situation is different. My child may not want to use a gender neutral restroom down the line. I would want to have the option to figure out the next steps. And that's going to be harder with a policy like this, said the parents. And I want to give my comments on that. I believe that you should use a restroom with your gender at birth. I do not believe that a boy that want to transition to a woman be in the same restroom with the girls. I just don't understand it. I don't believe in it. I support that if whatever you were born female, you use the restroom with women. If you was born male, use the restroom with males. I don't feel comfortable being in a restroom with a woman that transition to a man, she's using a man restroom. I don't feel comfortable like that. And I definitely don't feel comfortable with a man transitioning with a woman, you're using the women's restroom. And I don't feel comfortable with teenage boys that transition using the same restroom with girls. I don't understand it because it was an incident in prison where a transgender woman was in the women's prison. And guess what she was doing? Getting them pregnant. She was getting them pregnant. They was having sex with her. And she impregnated a couple of the female prisoners. And then when they put her in a male prison, she got mad, talking about her rights were violated. Just don't understand it. So hopefully, the schools can get that figured out, that you use the restroom according to your sex or where you was born as, and that should definitely be. So I definitely believe that. Someone said, do you believe that T.S. Baxter should use the women's restroom? No, because the last time she was in a women's restroom, she made fun of the woman when she was having her tampon, when she was on her tampon. She was making fun of the woman, talking about why she had that big old maxi pad and all of that. So no, I don't believe that, even T.S. Madison, I believe that she should use the male restroom. That is just my opinion. And if I had any policy, if she was in my school or my place of business, you would have to use the restroom where you were born as, not what you think you are. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense. Do I want to wake up one day and be in a cage with the dogs and I want to be a dog? So let me go to the zoo. I'm no longer a human. I'm an ape. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. And so those are just my ideas. Now, my ideas may be outdated. My ideas may be old school. My ideas may not be right. But I don't think that you as a woman should, use a man restroom. I just don't get it at all, in my humble opinion. So what if I want to wake up and be a giraffe? Should I go and live with the giraffes because I want to transition to a giraffe? I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Now, if you fully transition and you get your fully transition and you get a vagina, then we could talk about it because you fully went through the 4 steps. But if you still got your peen, use the restroom, use the urinal with the man. Okay. Now, I don't believe that we should be calling women fish. I don't want to be careful with that because last time we used the word fish, Dick at Night got upset. Sus cried in the sock. It was definitely a mess. And so no, what I'm saying is I'm not comparing nobody to a giraffe or something like that. But what if somebody came to me and said they want to be a giraffe? Should we just let them be a giraffe because they said they were born in the wrong body? They wanted to be a giraffe. I'm just saying, like, if we believe in if people is born in the wrong body, if a person said I was a dog, roof, put me with the dogs, are we just going to comply and say, well, you go ahead, you could be with the German shepherds because you was born in the wrong, you wanted to be a dog. So I just think that it's a slippery slope to say that, oh, I think I was born in the wrong body, is what I'm saying. So I don't understand. Oh, I'm a cat. Meow, people with the cats. Like, I'm no longer human. Like, this is just like a slippery slope. Like, I just don't understand it. I really, really don't understand it at all. If that's what we're talking about, are we just going to have this as a slippery slope? Like, I just really, really don't. And I damn sure don't agree with a child being trans. What? You don't even know yourself that well. You really don't even know yourself until you're in your 30s. I'm finally now into what I want to be in my 30s. So it's nowhere in the world I'm 9 years old and I'm telling my mom I'm trans. I just don't understand. And I don't think no one deserves to be bullied. I don't think you deserve to be bullied if you LGBTQIA. I don't believe that you should be bullied. But I also believe that we should be able to have open and honest conversations about what we want for our children. But I do not believe that anybody should be bullied. Let me make that perfectly. I don't think you should be made fun of. I don't think that you should be bullied. But I also don't believe that a transgender children should be mixed with the girls. Transgender boys should be vice versa. The trans girls should be mixed with the women, and vice versa. The trans boys should not be mixed with biological boys. I'm just giving my honest opinion. And if you disagree with me, you can always hit the link and we can just have a conversation. And I think I saw that T.S. Madison got an award and she was so happy she got an award for sex work. She didn't get an award for helping transgender women, giving out scholarships. She got an award because she did sex work and she did porn and she's still making money off porn. And she got a couple of acting gigs and she got a YouTube channel. She got a Fox Soul show. She got a reality show. Didn't really do that good, but yet she get an award. And what they're celebrating, her doing porn. Like, is this the message that we're sending people that if you do porn, if you do sex work, you can get an award? But I thought you should get an award for being a philanthropist by donating and helping homeless youth, by opening up a shelter. I can understand that, but getting her award all because she said, no weed, 22 inches. Like, that's the reason why she's getting an award, because she said, what's up, YouTube? Yeah, Twitter land, Instagram land, Black BGC. That's why she's getting an award. I just don't understand the logic of y'all just giving an award to a woman like that. I don't understand. And that same woman that made fun of a biological woman made fun of her being on her period. So I just really, really not understand of her getting a award. I just don't understand it. I really don't. And then she's on a record with Beyonce, and that's fine. Beyonce, she put her on the record, and I get it. I understand it. Beyonce do anything to go viral, and I get it, and I understand that. And I question Beyonce, why would you put a known sex worker that didn't even hardly use condoms on your record? I'm just, hey, that, and then made fun of your own Black sister about her wearing a maxi pad. I'm just not understanding that at all. Okay. And then she called other women fish. So I don't understand Beyonce. Maybe Beyonce didn't really do her research on that, but that's just her personal opinion. I'm gonna mind my business, because if I say something that's not, I'm just going to mind my business, and I don't have nothing against it, because I know a lot of people are going to say, he's a hater. I'm not a hater. I'm just giving my opinion. Okay? giving my opinion. So I don't know if Beyonce actually did some research, but I remember how she made fun of Michelle Etienne, calling Michelle Etienne a man and calling her Gary Coleman. I think that's a disservice, because why would you put her on a record that's calling and degrading a black woman? I'm saying it out of my heart. Now, I know this is going to go viral. I know people are going to reshare this, but it's my personal opinion. I don't think a woman that became a woman in her later years, that make fun of a biological woman that lived that life, that have cycles, be degraded and be called a man called Gary Coleman. So I'm not unnecessary. And then you're going to celebrate that behavior by giving her an award. That's the case. Every prostitute on the street, give them an award. Because if we're awarding that behavior, we might as well give every prostitute on the street an award. We might as well put every prostitute on the street on a song record. Okay? Christina Moore, what she's on the Beyond. Yes, you must be under a rock, Christina Moore. You gotta get up to date on that. So no, she don't look like Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman is a whole man. Michelle Etienne is a beautiful chocolate woman. I remember and I don't want to cry. I remember I said happy birthday to Gary Coleman. And I posted it on my social media because it was his birthday. And I was flooded with comments. I was flooded with, oh, you're talking about Michelle Etienne. It was actually Gary Coleman's birthday. And I posted, happy birthday, Gary Coleman. Claudia Jordan, she commented under my post. And everybody was like, oh, you're making fun of Michelle. Because of the fact that the public of a lot of people have said that Michelle Etienne is Gary Coleman, every time I post this picture and say happy birthday, and he had passed on, people went crazy. And I said, this doesn't make any sense. And I want to cry, and I'm like, wow, that power of it. And I said, it's nowhere in the world that you can make fun of a trans woman and still be successful, because you will lose gigs. You can't make fun of a trans woman. But here it is, T.S. Madison, who was born a man, right? And later transitioned in her later years when she was an adult, degraded and misgendered a biological woman. And that same woman is getting awarded and applauded for her actions, but she haven't really done anything for the community. How many transgender women have she bathed, clothed, fed? How much money have she donated to transgender shelters? How many trans women have she mentored? Not whom have she slept with and posted them on a website that she got a coin for, that she's still getting paid, and the models that she worked with don't get residuals. They just got one little check. So that's just what I'm coming from. And I know a lot of people are not gonna like what I say, but I'm just giving my opinion. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me move on, because I ain't gonna like this type of teacher. I just had to say what I had to say. All right, now I was sitting at home minding my own business, and she popped up in my timeline. This lady popped up in my timeline today. And when I tell you, I was like, what's going on? She popped up in my timeline. And I'm like, why is she popping in my timeline? So she popped up in my timeline. I was like, what is the reason? And in the title on Night and Day Network, they said that her son respond to the situation. Okay? That her son respond to Tasha K. Jaguar Wright's son respond to Tasha K. Her son was saying pretty much that he didn't know this was supposed to be an interview. He said he didn't like it that his likeness was used to degrade his mother, and that his words was used to degrade his mother. He said his mother is a good woman. His mother is a good woman. His mother was sitting beside him. Jaguar Wright was sitting beside him. And I said, this is such a disorder. Not only did you get the son get manipulated by the father to do this interview because he was pissed at Jaguar Wright, but also Jaguar Wright manipulated her son to do an interview to talk about Tasha K because Jaguar is pissed that her own family threw her under the bus. So now her son is speaking out. And this is just what's going on. And it's really, really, really sad. And you can tell that her son is educated. And you can tell he's easily to be manipulated. So Jaguar Wright put her son on camera, and to talk about the situation. Now, mind you, Jaguar is still pissed at Tasha because Tasha K interviewed her family. Actually, that Jaguar Wright interview, that documentary of her family, birthed the app. It literally birthed her app. A lot of people subscribed off of that Jaguar Wright interview. I believe it birthed the app. If I'm not mistaken, I think the app came shortly after that, everything like that. I blame the father and the mother. I blame them both. I blame Jaguar Wright, and I blame also Jaguar Wright baby daddy. Because why would you put your child in that predicament? And if it's true that your child have autism, why would you use your child to speak against his mother? And why would you, Jaguar Wright, use your son to speak against Tasha K and all of that? I'm just not understanding. Okay? So I think that kind of like birthed the app, because I don't know if the app was out, but then shortly after that, the app came out. Oh, I think it was on Patreon, if I'm not mistaken. Was it on Patreon? Bear with me. Was it on Patreon? Because I don't think the app was out. I think it was on Patreon first, and then it went on YouTube. I think it was on Patreon first. If I'm not mistaken, it was on Patreon. Yes, it was on Patreon first, and then it went on YouTube. And that special brought a lot of views. And I think I speak to Tasha K shame because Tasha K, if it's true that that she knew the son have autism, why would you even use that? But I really can't put a lot of blame on Tasha because she's media. I put the blame on the father. She even went and interviewed, which I don't mind, Jaguar Wright's mother-in-law, former mother-in-law, and Jaguar Wright, former mother-in-law, went off on Jaguar Wright. So that's just how that situation went. All right, so that came on. She's still pissed, y'all. So let me see if I can bring up, let me drop the thing on here. Wow. We got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, I'm going to drop the link. If you want to come on, this is the time for you to come on. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Anybody want to come on and say something? Let me see if I can open up the phone line. If the phone line work, hold on, y'all. If the phone, yeah, y'all can hit the link. Let me see if the phone line will work. Give me a second. Moderators, if y'all could just post that link, let me know if you could post that link. Thank you. And I'm gonna see if the phone lines will work. Let me know if y'all can hear it. If the voice of New York, Icon New York, if y'all got something to say, y'all can say what y'all got to say. Let me see if the phone lines will work as well, because I know sometimes y'all like the phone lines. Give me a second. Give me a second. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear this. Give me a second. They haven't done it yet. Let me know if y'all can hear Blog Talk, because it's making sound now. Let me know.
Your show now.
Can
Your
y'all hear
show is
that?
scheduled to start in 39 seconds.
Let me know if y'all can hear that. Okay. If y'all can hear that, then the phone lines work, because I guess it's working. Okay. Thank you. All right. So we're going to go to the phone lines. Make sure y'all drop the phone lines in the chat. And I'll post the number. If y'all got something to say, I don't know if y'all going to do the phone lines.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
All right. So if anybody want to call in, this is your time to call in. If you're there, this is your time to call in. The number is 646-716-8447. All right. And then we drop the link. Let me know if y'all are there. Okay, I guess we don't have no callers. Let me make sure. Is it working? Y'all can definitely hit the link. Okay. Well, we thank y'all so much. I just want to give y'all another weigh in. Okay. And before I go, thank y'all so very much. Before I go, I want to say shout out to the producers. We got some announcements that we're going to be making, and I'm super excited. Good ideas. We're going to definitely need y'all help to implement those ideas. But I will be back in Chicago for the break of Thanksgiving. So if you're in the city, if you want to link up with me, hit me up. I will let y'all know. So if you're in Chicago, just DM me or email me, and we could find a restaurant or something during that time to hang out or go somewhere downtown. We could definitely do that. So if you're in the building, if you're in Chicago, if you want to link up with me, hit me up and email at wileyshow@gmail.com, or you can DM me on Instagram. We can find like a restaurant or something to go to, because I'll be in the city. I think I'll stay in Chicago for a good week, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's going to be like a week, if I'm not mistaken. And then also next year we are doing Vegas. I will be in New York, and I'm going to do Virginia. So those are pretty much the plans of what we're going to do in those places. For my Dallas people, we're going to do something soon in January. So we're going to pick a date in January, and I will let y'all know about that for the Dallas people, because right now, pretty much the Christmas, I'm pretty much busy on all the holidays. So we're going to plan a date in January. So once I announce it, I will send y'all an email. I'm going to send a text. So you better sign up for the text list so you get information. And so if you're in Dallas right now, just DM me or email me so I can have your information. So we do link up somewhere, you will know where we will meet. So we're gonna do. I think I found this karaoke place that we're gonna do as well. So we will definitely hit y'all up about that. So yeah, so Dallas people, we're gonna do something in January, and then we're gonna do New York, and then Vegas, and then we're gonna do Virginia. So I'll let y'all know all those dates once I finalize it. 3480, calling you on the air. 3480.
Yeah, how you doing? Wiley.
Hey, you doing good?
I'm a big fan. Yeah, I was calling about the searches. That's just I you know I never came across the cops. I'm a black male. I never came across the cops like that. But to hear that something like that ever happened to young, mostly innocent. I mean, not maybe, mostly innocent people. It could be from any race. For something like that to happen, it's just it's insane. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. It's abusive of your abusing people. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. I feel like police, if you ever get caught doing something like that, you need to serve hard, like 10, 20 years in prison, because that scars a person for life. And I probably even change my mind and say you need life in prison, because the damage that it caused you to abuse a man and violate them, that's going to scar them for the rest of their life. They're going to have nightmares. They're going to be ashamed. And it's like you're trying to demasculate a man like that. But go ahead.
And who's going to come forward to say something like that happened to them by the police? That by anyone. That's just when I read that story, I just couldn't believe it. But so much happens with the police. The police have been getting hit hard with accusations, all kinds of stuff. It's just bring down the bar a little bit more, even worse. It's crazy how people just not going to have any respect for the police, and it's that's just one more thing you have to worry about. I mean, when most people go to, you hear these stories of young black males going to jail and getting assaulted, not only by maybe other inmates, but now you have to worry about the police, or even end up in a fatal situation. It's just a sad state of affairs.
I agree.
It's not good.
You are definitely hitting the nail on the head on that one. Thank you, brother. Thank you so very much for calling in. And hopefully those brothers get justice, because I know that video is old, but it's making its round on social media.
Yeah, hopefully they'll get justice, because they definitely deserve it. Nobody deserves to get that kind of treatment. It's just that's really sick. Really, really sick.
Thank you so very much.
All right, thanks, bro.
All right. Hold up. Thank y'all so very much. I'm trying to get this stuff together. Thank y'all. And this, I don't know, the article that I read back in 2012. So I don't know how long that video is, but the officers that was like charged, it went back to like 2012 was the article that I read. Thank y'all so very much. If we got one more time for one more caller, if y'all got something to say, because we might go back live tonight. So it all depends. So let's get one more caller. If y'all are free to call in, what is y'all thoughts about all of this? Any other brothers that want to call in? There you go. Okay. Thank y'all so very much. Okay, so yeah. We're gonna do Chicago. We're gonna have the meet and greet in Dallas. In Dallas, people, I'm gonna give y'all an amount of money because we're gonna go to a restaurant. So I'm going to tell y'all the cost so we can already have the money up there, and don't eat above your budget. So I think it's going to be like $30 per person. So we'll go to a restaurant. So if you're in Dallas, we're going to definitely do that in January. So we'll pick a date in January, and I will let you all know. It will be on a weekend. So we will let y'all know about that. And I will let y'all know. Okay? Yeah. So we will go to a restaurant. So I'm I'm looking down the restaurants right now. Be a good choice. Okay. Thank y'all. All right. See y'all later. Make sure y'all subscribe to the show, and we will see y'all in the next episode. Thank y'all so very much, and see y'all in the next episode. They say you live in Ohio. Well, you got to come to Vegas if you live in Ohio. Come to Vegas. Okay? Come to Vegas. Because we definitely doing Vegas. So if you got any other things you want to do about that, we will be back live because Shanquilla's father broke his silence. And so we're going to be reviewing that on our show. So I'm going to get all the details about what all he said and shared. And we might be back live tonight. So thank you so very much. We was also typically, if I was doing YouTube full time, this is how many videos you would get. If you want to continue to see us do one step closer to do this full time, give to the show, man. Like y'all did for the birthday. Y'all did really well. If y'all do that on a regular basis, we could do this full time. So give to the show. So we definitely will talk about it. I'm saying about it. People sending me videos about it. They send it over and over and over and over again. Okay. I'm not paying for the food. No, I said you have to pay, bring your money. But I don't like paying for the food to meet me. Sorry. Ask Chris Brown, is he paying for the food? I'm just saying. No, I'm not paying for the food. That's good. I take myself out and pay for my own food. I'm just saying. If you want to link up with me, you gotta pay for the food. Hell, pay for my food. I mean, man, are you gonna ask Chris Brown? You gonna pay for? No, don't even ask me nothing like that. Absolutely not. I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all so very much. We're gonna open the gifts up next week. Okay, I will see you later. Peace. Subscribe.